Tessa Harrington, or in real life, Tessa Kenny Johnson. I'm with SpotON3D and SpotON Synergy and the new grid, the new recreational grid, Visa. I wanted to go over today with some topics about some of our selling opportunities we have for creators. A selling portal that also acts as our economy system called SpotON Synergy. And it also has some interesting tools in it for creators, like Double Dutch Delivery, our automated multi-grid delivery system, and our Artist in Transition program that's just started. We also have some, some IP rights and content protection issues that most creators would appreciate. So I'm going to try to cover all that. Don't know if I'm going to get it all out, but we'll start. We have integrated avatar permissions in SpotON Synergy, and this will probably be important for those who really do care about kids. And that is, if you don't have an account that has mature marked off, they won't be able to see it or buy it or go to it. And that's integrated throughout our grid systems, and that's not just our grids, that's anyone who develops a grid through our software. We also are going to be introducing split sales and gifting soon, which is something I think a lot of creators need, because a lot of creators end up coupling up with somebody else and partnering up and doing businesses together. We take V-retailing, as we call this, virtual retailing, very seriously. We know it can add up to a very real income, and we support that model as much as possible through not only our selling portal, SpotON Synergy, but through our grid systems itself. We offer almost zero cost for creators to come in their initial weeks while we're in these early stages of our grid development. So for a $2.99 membership, you can come in and do all the building and rezzing you need, even in a sandbox if you can't afford an island and your property in Second Life. You can get a freebie micro store. We actually have a couple available. One in mature for those people who create mature content, and one in the general population. We also offer automated multi-grid delivery system, our Double Dutch Delivery. This gets it so you get compensated at the front end, at the purchase point, for multiple grid purchases and deliveries. And it's all automated. So in other words, you would have the ability, if I was going to buy a shirt from you, I could get a choice of buying it just for the SpotON Synergy grids, or I could buy it so that I could also get a copy of it in Second Life. And of course, any other grids that creator eventually expands to. And this means that we're creating compensation at the point of purchase, and we can deliver to multiple grid systems right at that point when they buy, so you're sure to get compensated. If you add another grid onto our system, your shoppers only have to find your kiosk in that new grid, click on it, and then the kiosk will say, oh, I remember you. Here's everything you ever purchased using the Double Dutch Delivery system, and catches up their inventory. It's all very legal. All the permissions are set, and they are in cooperations with the grids so that they agree to follow our IP stands. Then we have our Artist in Transition, and this is for the artists who have like a lot of content and are very busy in Second Life, because we're not about leaving Second Life. We're just really about expanding beyond that one grid, which everybody needs now because it's a very saturated market in Second Life. This allows you to fast-track sales onto these new grids by setting up ads and display signs, and we give you a script, and it will send an email notice to you and to us. And it basically says, hey, if you like this product, click this sign, and the artist who is responsible for it, the Artist in Transition, will email you, and when they've done the listing for it, so you can purchase it and give you the URL to purchase it from the SpotON Synergy website. The creator has 48 hours to list that item and complete that notification and bring products in. And that way they only have to bring in what there's actually an interest for, because we understand artists are stretched really thin as they try to expand beyond Second Life. Our IP rights for our grid and our selling system are very liberal. We don't take ownership of your product. We don't take usage rights that basically equate to an IP right. All we ask is for the right to distribute and maintain inventories, distribute the product across these approved grids, and maintain the content that's already purchased. Content protection is at our front door. We weed out all these other clients that could potentially be malicious, and they get in, but they get sent to a specific region where they can't get out of, and they're encouraged to get our client. And while our client is a one-way in kind of experience with us, our client can actually go anywhere else to any other grid out there. So it's and we have a built-in grid-to-grid TP system that again respects content rights. Your content doesn't go with you, because we understand that would break every copyright law in the world. And so it just makes it really easy for people to TP back and forth between their favorite grids. And this is all about really setting standards so that we can expand these careers and these markets into other grids in a more professional and more considerate manner, because as I always say, without creators we just have a lot of flat land and ugly avatars. So if you're a creator, come on in over to SpotON3D or Veesome.com, and that's VEESOME, and check us out. We'd love to help you get started in expanding your market beyond any one grid. Thank you.